Alright, greetings YouTube. This is DJ Bonebreaker for the Snapshot 18W50A showcase that I've decided to do. And the reason I decided to do a Snapshot showcase now of all times is because, well, this particular update has all kinds of crazy awesome stuff that's going to be added to the game here. I mean, just look at this... ouch. Look at this plains village I found. I mean, okay, so they decided to spawn in like this friggin' cave system for part of it and stuff, but I mean, it just looks so much better than the old villages. And you got all kinds of really cool blocks that they've added as well. I like the update they made on the church where they added stained glass windows, and they fixed the issue the original church design had with the bottom where they had the blocks placed at a diagonal with like, you know, so that you could, if there's like a corner like this on the other side, and zombies could actually attack villagers through that corner. And as you can see, this village is right next to a jungle biome. And I don't know if I just got lucky with this particular seed, or if they've upped the spawn, or not spawn, well, I guess you could say like the frequency of jungle biomes appearing in this particular update. But I found this within, I'd say easily within 1,000 blocks to spawn, where before I'd be lucky to find a jungle within like 2,000 blocks to spawn. And of course, jungle has bamboo in it, but, and I'm going to show you real quick something here. So there's that I found while exploring around. Yeah, I just switched to creative mode. But this jungle biome has a taiga biome next to it. And if you follow the edge of the jungle biome and the taiga biome and wait for this glitchy snapshot to load the map, but there's actually a jungle temple near the, not too far from the village, and then along the edge of the jungle and this taiga, there should be another village, a taiga village up here a little ways. They had berry bushes and all that fun stuff in it. But the real gem of this particular seed, and I'm seriously considering actually, if they don't change the world generation too much between the snapshots and the actual release, I might actually use this seed for my next Minecraft series to follow up the Guacamole Chronicles. But look, just look at how tall this bamboo plants can get. I love it. Yeah, I like bamboo a lot. As a matter of fact, I actually have at my house in real life 6 different species of bamboo planted in my yard, including 2 types which are actual species that the giant pandas feed on, and one of which is the only bamboo that's native to the continental US. But anyways, yeah, this here is the taiga village that I found. And it sounds like it must be a zombie spawner here somewhere. But anyways, yeah, as you can see, the taiga villages have a completely different look compared to the plains village. Like, they got these like tower houses with blue beds in them, and you can find, like, you know, pumpkin farms in the village, and they got these cobblestone wall light posts, which I think are really cool. And as a side note, I've actually made light posts like that before in the past. But yeah, there's plenty of pumpkins for the taking, you know, get your jack-o'-lantern farm started here. And of course they got some loot chests too, well, which I've already looted. But you can find berry bushes. Of course, berry bushes will slow you down and hurt you. But here's the cool thing. Yeah, you see? And they'll also damage you. But as you can see there, unlike a cactus, they won't destroy drops, which has all kinds of cool implications, which I'm going to be showing you when I go to the creative test world here in a little bit. But I just wanted to show you this and one other thing before I did that. Because the other reason why I'm probably going to try to keep this seed, particularly if there's woodland mansions anywhere near spawn, like, you know, within about 4,000 blocks or so, is because of this little gem that I discovered right about, not this freaking lava pit that's setting everything on fire. That's not a cool discovery, no. What the cool discovery is, and I believe it's just up ahead here if I'm heading the right direction. No, I'm not. Maybe it heads south, I think. Yeah, I'm probably going to get lost here, but I think I'm in the right place, or maybe I'm not. I guess swear this was the right place. Anyways, I'll get back to you whenever I find this thing that I found before.
1 hour later.
Here we go. I found it. Came in a bit too far to the west, I believe. Or I mean north. But yes, there is, not too far from both the plains and the taiga village, is a massive bamboo jungle biome. Oh my gosh, I literally squeaked like a little schoolgirl when I saw this, because I just love bamboo. I haven't seen, well, granted I've been flying over in creative mode when I discovered it, but I haven't seen any pandas in this so far. Let me see if I can locate any. But I mean, this is just so cool. It looks just like real bamboo grove almost. I love it. I just absolutely love it. I'd love to build a house or maybe even a whole town in here. Kitties! But anyways, oh, here's a panda. But yeah, this is so awesome. But anyways, I'm going to go back to the village, and then I'm going to go to my like super flat creative test world, because there's a few things I want to point out that I've discovered with this particular mod here. I mean, not mod, Snapshot. And I thought, you know, I'd share them with everybody.
20 minutes later.
Okay, now that we're here in my super flat test world, which has slime spawning all over the place for some reason, I figured I'd show you one of the implications of the berries. Like, okay, yeah, they kind of mediocre food source, but let's say you have, you know, your defensive wall, and let's make it spider proof, so we'll put an overhang on it. And yeah, this is a pretty crappy wall, but this is just for demonstration purposes. Well, skeletons and zombies can hang out under your overhang and, you know, not burn up in the sunlight. Well, plant a row of berry bushes, and guess what? Let me find our old zombie spawner here. I guess they're alphabetical now. But guess what? Apparently they don't take damage. But yeah, and now taking damage from these berry bushes anytime you move into them. So you see, berry bushes can provide a nice little defensive, extra layer of defense to your base, as well as a handy dandy, you know, infinitely renewable food source. And you can also, you know, use them for, so like say, multi-layer hedge to defend your base with. And you know, maybe make like a hedge maze. Try not to, you know, run into it for like, you know, fighting mobs or whatever like that. But anyways, the other thing I want to show you was my idea for a fairly simple, fairly compact, you know, completely AFK-able bamboo farm. So we're gonna just move all this stuff out of here. And I was figuring something relatively simple as you make in survival. Have so it's gonna make it see 15 by 2, so you get 30, elite minimum 30 bamboo each time this runs. So let's see this. Let me start counting over again. These slimes are being painless. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we just double this up. And the purpose for putting the minecart track underneath the dirt blocks is that's going to be our thing for minecart with a hopper on it. And hang on, I just realized something. You know, I'll just skip and see you guys back when I get this set up here.
6 hours later.
Okay, we actually got this thing built and working now. Let me find something I can smelt real quick to show you how this works. Oh, I know. Let's say I want to use it for making charcoal. You know, I have my giant spruce trees. But before I get into that, it's up and running. I decided to build this thing about, let's see, it's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I decided to build it 9 blocks high. So that way, I mean, yeah, I know they can get quite about double that height total. But as you can see, both these observers here are set so they're only 4 blocks high. And the likelihood of any of these bamboo getting the maximum height that bamboo can get before one or both the observers goes off and harvests everything is about slim to none. So pretty much lossless. But as you can see, when either of these observers observes anything, it fires off a redstone pulse, which goes as repeaters, which is the simplest piston thing. As you can see, I'm not even using sticky pistons. That way, reduce the resource cost a bit. And the reason I made this farm 15 long by 2 wide is 15 is the longest the redstone signal will travel without additional repeaters. And then of course the signal also, when the observers observe the bamboo, goes down to this repeater set on 2-tick delay, which activates this block, which activates this power rail here, which launches the minecart with the hopper, which goes the whole length of the track and travels back. And then it dumps the initially dumps the bamboo into this barrel, which then filters in this large chest, which then goes in the hopper, which feeds it in the furnace. So as you can see, we've got fairly decent amount of storage space before we run out of space for the hopper. And then all you have to do is just, you know, throw in your stuff to be smelted, and it will smelt and end up in this large chest down there. Now all I need to do is wait for the bamboo to grow, and I can show you this thing in operation here. Or we could maybe force the observers and as you see, the minecart just picked up all the bamboo there and delivering it back here, and it's going through the cycle. Of course, too fast to observe when it's going through the barrel, but as you can see, we're loading her up and smelting away. So yeah, fairly simple, fairly compact, fairly low resource requirement. I mean, you could literally make this thing out of anything, even stick it underground, you know, so it's not like some big eyesore sitting in the middle of your base like this thing is right now. And I mean, if you want to get even fancier, you could, you know, alter this launching circuit so that it fires off 2 parallel minecarts with hoppers, which then have 2 parallel barrels, which feed into 2 parallel chests, which then feed into 2 parallel furnaces. So you can have dual furnace operations. But I figure this farm should be more than sufficient to fuel a single furnace for occasional work, like, you know, smelting charcoal or what have you. So that way I can, you know, use my smelters and other specialized blast furnaces stuff for doing bulk jobs of, like, you know, ore or food or stone or what have you. But yeah, as a matter of fact, look, as you can see here, while I was building this, my berry bush defense mechanism claimed a victim. So huzzah! But yeah, these are just 2 of the many awesome things that I see coming out in this snapshot. And I figured I'd do a quick short video to show off some of the stuff that I really find interesting. But anyways, till next time, this is DJ Bonebreaker signing off.